Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I am Fox, and today I wanted to show you a simple and effective method of getting through your season pass as quickly as possible. This is entirely legit. It's an old strat that I've always used every season since I came back to the game in TU8, which is predominantly Dark Zone landmark farming. The reason I'm actually getting this out as a video today is that they have silently buffed the ODZ, the invaded Dark Zone. So to show you exactly what I mean by that, I'm currently in the ODZ. As you can see, we've got the black tusk dagger symbol just there. If you have a look at all of these landmarks, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heroics, and the rest are pretty much challenges. You do usually see the 1, sometimes 2 hards, but for the most part, if there are 6 or 7 landmarks on the map in the ODZ, the invaded Dark Zone, I would say only ever 1 is hard, and for the most part they are challenging and heroic. Now, since they changed how XP in the Dark Zone works in TU8, I think it was TU8, you now earn XP towards your main character from the Dark Zone, whereas historically you would only earn Dark Zone XP in the Dark Zone. The Dark Zone XP is still obtained by killing agents, by going rogue, by completing the DZ. I think the challenges give you DZ XP as well, and of course extracting. Each of these landmarks will give you anywhere from 220,000 XP to 290,000 XP for the heroics. So I always try and hit if like there's a bunch of heroics in a corner like this, I'll try and hit these 3 first, and they'll net me 290k each. Now there are some easy ways to do it, but just to show you the season pass, I'm currently level 39. 700k is what you need for each level. It doesn't go up for each level, it's always 700k whether you're at level 1 or 99. So you're only really talking, what, 3 heroics and you've gone up a level. Now with the right build, and it's not a difficult build, you can clear a landmark by yourself in 2, maybe 3 minutes, and if you do it with a team, it's even faster than that. The 2 things that I recommend are Memento and Pestilence. So this combination is fantastic because Pestilence is very powerful in the Dark Zone with a high red build, as the damage over time, the Plague of the Outcast tick will spread and kill everything, like anything outside of a boss and possibly a heavy. So I usually try and sort of build the stacks up on the hardest or the highest health enemies, such as a Warhound or a heavy, and then it will literally, the rest of the stacks will just spread around and kill everything. So Pestilence is definitely the fastest way to do it. If you're in a group, an Eclipse build with Burn and Bleed is very potent as well, but don't forget that they did nerf the radius that Eclipse can spread to now, so I think personally Pestilence and Memento. Memento, you'll build up your stacks almost immediately, particularly if you're solo. You'll gain 3% armor regen, you have the extra armor core on your build, plus a ton of additional damage and skill efficiency. You want to use a Rez Hive and a Decoy. Decoy is there purely to keep rogues off your tail, and a Rez Hive is there obviously to keep you alive. I would never normally run a Rez Hive in a PvP arena, but we are here purely for PvE activities, which is landmark farming. If you do come across rogue agents, I believe there's actually some in this instance right now, you can change server. Now, I've heard of some people saying they just travel to the White House and come back and that changes server. Personally, I've found that to be unreliable at best. So there are 2 ways that you can change server very quickly. One is to simply log out, which when you're at the main screen, you know, by pressing start or whatever the option is for your particular platform, you then press log out, which is in the bottom right. On Xbox it's Y, PlayStation it's triangle. Log straight back in, you'll be in the Dark Zone door, and that'll be a new instance. The other alternative is that you just join on somebody else and then leave their lobby. So I don't recommend doing it through matchmaking because it's a bit unfair to group into someone's mission and then leave straight away, but I always do it on my clan buddies. So if you've got anybody online in your clan or anybody in your friends list, just join on them, leave, and then go into the Dark Zone, and that way you'll have a brand new instance as well. So yes, I know the problem with Dark Zone farming you know, can be rogues. You can see actually the bottom left of my kill feed is pretty lit up right now. So, you know, fight away from them. I think these guys are literally just spawn trap. Yeah, they're just camping this door, aren't they? So, you know, this area here will be absolutely fine. If you do find other people hitting them up, invite them to a group, and if they turn rogue, just change server. The ODZ will always look like this. You'll always have tons of heroics. I'll quickly run through one now. I'll skip to the end just so you can see the rewards that you get, but this also contributes to your Optimisation Station. And there it is, so you can see the rewards there. I got 4 field recon data and 293,000 XP, as you can see at the top of the screen there. And that's just one of these landmarks. These guys are farming as well, so I was just sort of grouping up with them. But like I said before, if you do end up... Oh, there you go, there's a watch level up and a season pass level up. So if you do end up finding some agents that do turn rogue, then just leave the server, you know, just log off or join somebody else's group and come back, go do some other types of farming in the meantime for, you know, half an hour or so. It doesn't really make a difference, but I promise you that if you just sort of spend a bit of time in the invaded Dark Zone, wherever that might be, and just take advantage of all of these brand new sort of landmarks that they've very comfortably buffed. This is such a nice change that they didn't even tell us about. I promise if you sort of just follow this, then you'll be absolutely fine. You'll just smash through your season pass in no time at all. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.